Hey guys, it's Klaus here, and today I'm doing the Umbrella Academy book tag. So, season 2 is out today. To be fair, while you're watching this, I'm probably watching that. So, thanks for watching this. Instead of that, maybe you've already seen that. Maybe I've just reminded you. Anyway, I had a little look. I thought, I wonder if somebody's done an Umbrella Academy tag. And then boom, they have. So, the original is by Chelsea Zayo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll link it down below. Check it out. It's a good time. So there are 7 questions, one for each member of the Umbrella Academy. They're quite long-winded, so I'm going to be reading them. Soz about that. But let's just go. Question 1 is number 1, Spaceboy, aka Luther. I'm thinking this is about the moon. Name a character you're obsessed with, even if others might not see why. So this is one of the questions that took a little thinking, and eventually I decided on Davos Seaworth, aka the Onion Knight, in A Song of Ice and Fire. To be fair, I can't even remember if he's in the first book. Well, I'm just holding up this one because it was there in the stack. But Davos is my favourite character in A Song of Ice and Fire. Facts. He has hardly any POV chapters throughout the whole series of like thousands and thousands and thousands of pages. But he's my fave. And I feel like he's one of those people that a few people root for in the back. So I'm not unique about loving Davos, but I definitely think that a lot of people won't care about him or won't know about him or won't hype him up and have him as their favourite character when there are like Tyrion and Arya and all that business in here. So yes, the Onion Knight, fave. Number 2, the Kraken, aka Diego. When he throws knives, Diego never misses. Name a book, series or author where all of the books have been a hit. So I could have gone for a few different authors here, but I've gone with Maggie Stiefvater just because every book that I've read by her I've really enjoyed. Even the Shiver series, I wasn't expecting to enjoy that. I thought it was just going to be a lame paranormal romance, but it was actually pretty interesting and pretty fun paranormal romance. So, Maggie Stiefvater, The Raven Cycle, love it. I've not read every single one of her books, but all of them that I have read, I have thoroughly enjoyed. Number 3, The Rumour, aka Allison. I heard a rumour. Name a book you haven't read yet but heard it was great. And this is another one where so many books could fit this because I'm really behind on reading popular books. It's not a thing I do, but I'm going to go with Cinder, or The Lunar Chronicles in general, by Marissa Meyer, because everyone seems to really like this. And I had no intention of reading it until I found the first 2 books in the 3 for £5 at the work, so now I have the first 2 books. Should probably read it. People seem to love it. It's sci-fi and retellings of fairy tales, and that's what I know. Robots. Androids. That's what I know. Number 4, The Seance, aka Klaus, aka the best character. That's not part of the question. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time that I waxed my ass with chocolate pudding? Name a favourite sarcastic asshole or cinnamon roll. Now, of course, the best way to answer this is a sarcastic asshole who is also a cinnamon roll, rather than 2 different characters. So Asher Grey from the Constellation Saga by Kate MacLeod, my sister. Who'd have thunk it? Read her books. Do it. But Asher Grey is sarcastic. He's not an asshole, he is, a little bit. But he's also a cinnamon roll. And he's also great and has the best banter. And is a troll. But he's also really hard. And his power's amazing in here. This book is about a bunch of people that have different powers and they come together as a group and they're on a big mission. But Asher is the juggler, so he can juggle things, items, people. If you can see a person, he can touch the person next to him. Bloop! Juggled. So the battle scenes are amazing. Juggle people in and out. Boop, 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 boop. Enemy, slash, kill, stab. Good times. Read it. We're halfway through the video, so you know what that means. You know what time it is. It's time for a little word from our sponsors, So you see, unsubscribers are just wondering. But if you subscribe, you're just in this lovely little community, look. Just nice and cozy. All the subscribers are cozy in the sub house. Number 5, The Boy. You know what sucks? Going through puberty twice. Name a book from your childhood that you really would like to reread. So I've got 2 for this, and they're both series. They're also rather different. So I have The Girls Who Love series by Jacqueline Wilson and The Demon Arch series by Darren Chan. I have actually reread these 2 books. These are the first books. This is a 4-book series and I've read the first one. This is a 10-book series and I've reread the first one. But I would like to reread the rest of the books in these series. This is about girls and it's a coming of age and they get into all sorts of stuff, and it was my favourite series from Jacqueline Wilson when I was a youngling. And this is about demons and killing people, and it's really gruesome and gory, and it's great. And I only read it once as the books were coming out many years ago, so I want to reread it. I've reread these 2 books. I want to finish the series. Not gonna lie guys, it's fucking warm today. I'm filming this on the day I upload it and there's a high of 32 today. I'm not happy about that. Number 6, The Horror, aka Ben. And here is where we go into spoilers. I feel like you should probably have watched the first season before you watch this. But hey, we all know Ben died too soon. Name a book or series where you think the hype died down too quickly. So this one is kind of hard for me because most of the things that I love were never hyped. So it wasn't like the hype died down too quickly, it was that it was never hyped to begin with. So I'm going to kind of go a little bit towards that. And I'm going to say Alice in Wonderland by Simon James Green / any book by Simon James Green. I feel like he's really funny and good and the books are cute and sweet, but also like genuinely laugh out loud, but also can be sad in places. They have all of the best qualities of contemporary gay literature, yet they get no hype. Get the fuck over Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda and get on Simon James Green. Thanks. This has been my PSA for Simon James Green. And number 7, the last question, is The White Violin, aka Vanya. Spoiler alert. For the first season of the show and the first bind-up of the comic, I don't know why that is in the question because obviously it's going to be both because it's based on there, but anyway, I'm making it longer by saying this. In the first season of the show and in the first bind-up of the comic, which is called Apocalypse Suite, apparently, it says here, Vanya discovers that she's not the weakest of the group. Name a character with a power greater than it first appears. So instead of a character, I'm going to give you 3 for 3. And I'm going to say all 3 of the main characters in this duology. So we have Rakian, Isa and Carol. All 3 of them are POV characters in here. And all 3 of them have more power and more knowledge and more stuff about them than they first appear. And they don't realise, and then cool stuff happens. And then they're all badass in their own sort of way and standing up in their own way and have the powers in their own way. And it's a really great series and you should read it. It's based on Norse, old school Icelandic, Scandinavian type lore and magic. There's runes, there's this weird godlike creature, there's magic, there's fighting. All 3 characters are LGBT, there's 2 gay characters and 1 asexual character, and it's just a great duology. And it's also self-published, so read it because people forget self-publish exists and it's really good. So there we go, that was the Umbrella Academy book tag, and I'm not going to tag anyone because I don't know who's watched the series, but if you have watched the series, if you're watching this a day after it comes out because you've been binging season 2, then I mean I feel you. But if you want to do the tag and let me know down below if you have, and then I'll watch it. But also just say whatever you want down below and then I'll comment back and then we'll have a convo and it'll be really good. If this is your first video about me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of the others. And if you continue to enjoy, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video. Bye.